obviously we were trying for something new and creative for General Assembly audiences. They're so tired of the car chases from overseas ministries. They're exhausted by these costume epics from DHM. They're really tired of these gross-out buddy movies from Church Extension and these epic love stories from the Council on Christian Unity. So we had to do something different. I wanted to create something fresh, something we'd never seen before. Single camera kind of thing, with a nice retro look, because if there's one thing a church loves, it's retro. I think we all think back to when we were in junior high. We kind of giggle at those movies that we had to watch on health and hygiene. But really, aren't those the most important movies that we've ever seen, the life-changing movies that we carry with us? And so when we started pulling this all together, that's what I was looking for, that vintage, life-changing story that we take with us. What people don't know about this film is it actually started off as the 7th Harry Potter movie. And Warner Brothers said we weren't sticking to the writer's ideas, or going to Hogwarts, or using characters that actually showed up in the books. So we had a mutual parting of the ways.
All right.
This is where it all happens. There was a lot of pressure to shoot this in a studio and build magnificent sets like Titanic, but it just didn't feel genuine to me. So I pushed and I pushed and I pushed, and we were lucky enough that we were able to film it at the Helm office. I mean, oh my Lord. I mean, look, actual nameplates from Helm board members. Can you get more realistic than this? And I mean, the founder of the Rolling Stones, the starter of the Campbell Soup Empire. I mean, you can't get more Stone Campbell than the Helm office. You can't get a better location than this. Paradise.
I think that every actor really dreams, and you have fantasies about getting the chance to play a character like Dr. Leader. I mean, there's a range of emotions in him. There's a depth. It's just primal. It's just what's basic about being human. It opens up that whole range, everything we think of as human existence. You have to put him, in the same class as Lear or Oedipus or Ace Ventura. I'd have paid for the opportunity to do this, though fortunately I didn't have to. Working with these amazing young actors was such a privilege for me. I mean, both Brian and Sarah,
BJ and Summer,
are such pros. They're just the best. I can't imagine any more talented young people. I couldn't have done what I did without these little folks. I mean, we were like a family on the set. I just really love those kids.
What was it like to work with Dennis?
Besides the fact that he's a total jerk, he treated us like children.
It's really hard to describe this experience. He was vain, overbearing,
Patronizing. He even patted us on the head.
He never even showed up on time. We'd be on set, in our costumes and everything, ready to go, and he'd still be in his trailer.
His enormous trailer.
Playing Grand Theft Auto with his entourage. He never even bothered to learn his lines.
He was even reading off of cue cards. You can even see it in the film. He never even looked at us.
I will never work with Dennis Landon again. I don't care if Scorsese calls and begs me. I don't care if Spielberg or the Coen brothers, Woody Allen, I will not work with that guy again. Kids, if you ever get the chance to work with Dennis Landon, don't!
When you received the Oscar for Best Actor in a General Assembly short, what is that going to feel like?
Well, what does the culmination of a career ever feel like?
No!
If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Loved you as Dr. Leader.